guys, this is Jess with Ensemble, and today I want to debunk something that you guys keep telling me. I have short hair and I can't wear a long halo. You can, and this is how. Meredith has short hair and she's wearing 18 inches. How? Because she's doing the extra full. So we have 3 density options, and in the longer lengths we have 2, but they are the thicker lengths. So the key to blending short hair into long hair is just having enough hair on the extension to do that. We have an extra full where we added a lot of layering to it so that where her hair stops and the extension starts, we can layer without thinning the piece out. Another tip is how she styles her hair. I know it seems counterintuitive to what you're trying to accomplish when I say don't over style. If anything, blow dry your hair with just a bend in it. This is why, because if you had this long of hair, you wouldn't have little curls starting up high up on your head. They would be down here because the hair would be weighed down. So having your hair have little curls all the way up here just doesn't make it believable, and it actually doesn't blend well into an extension. So see how she just has a bend? Her hair is right here, okay? So if you have really blunt ends, the only thing you might need to do that would be changing your hair is to just soften the top layer. Not your underneath, just your top layer. Because another trick that you can do is if you have really thick ends and they're sticking out on the inside, you can take a clear elastic and tie this underneath back so that you don't have to worry about it at all, because I really don't want you to have to change your hair. And usually when you're wearing extensions, it's just, you know, for the day, for the event, so we don't want to make a permanent change. So those little tricks of tying your hair back just makes it a lot easier. And let me show you the back, because a lot of you are like, but what does the back look like? Well, yeah, I haven't even moved her hair, right? So she still has all this in the back. You see how the layers start higher up? Because all we need is movement. So with the full, it might not be enough depending on how much length we're gonna add. So I'm gonna bring this all back, and you're gonna add layers all through here. So when she styles her hair, if she does just a bend in her hair, then it's gonna blend right into that, and she can move her head and it's not gonna separate or anything. And then in the front, perfect. So now her front pieces, a lot of you are like, but you see this, my hair is so much shorter and the extension is down here. Now these pieces are your bangs. Let's say that your hair was this length, these pieces would be like face framing or bang pieces. So you just have to mentally get used to like reassigning what those are for. So there are parameters of how much length we can add, and that will just depend on your hair, how it's cut, how you carry the density. Some people are really full at their root and really fine at the ends, or vice versa. They're really flat up here and they get real thick at the ends. I'm the first option, and so I wear my halos a little differently versus my friend she's flat up here and she's really thick ends, so she can pretty much only wear the extra fulls if she's wanting to add a lot of length. So we'll discuss that in your consultation. I wouldn't recommend a 24 for Meredith. I think that would look a little ridiculous and be really hard to blend. But anything between here and 14, no problem. So again, I'll ask for your pictures. I'll talk about how much length you actually want to add, how you're gonna be styling it, because if your texture is just not gonna blend, I'll be totally upfront with you about that too. But for most people, this works really well. It's just a matter of asking the right questions, picking the right density, and coloring it a certain way. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments. If this is your first time seeing Ensemble, we do all of this online. You can consult virtually. I'll get a few photos of your hair. We'll discuss what you're wanting. We customize it in our salon here in Arizona, and we ship it directly to you, ready to go out of the box. So if you're ready to let go of your permanent extensions and want to get those taken out and transition the next day to a halo, we can make that happen.